Alright, so here in one of our final sections of this tutorial, I'm going to discuss new DJ technology. Now, I wanted to wait towards the end to get into this because when you're first starting out DJing, you want to try and stick to the roots as much as possible. You want to start with either the real roots, real roots, and do turntables, or CDs, which, while they haven't been around the longest, have been around for quite a while. I don't recall any DJs ever using cassette tapes, so you can totally take that out of the equation. And certainly not 8-tracks or any of that ancient shit. But anyway, I want to discuss in this part of the tutorial the new DJ technologies that are out now. And a lot of them are just coming out. It's basically incorporating either a laptop computer into the mix, or creating a player basically that is like a virtual iPod of sorts, in that some of them even have integrated hard drives where you're saving on a ton of space and carrying space by completely using MP3s or a digital format to store and play your music. Now, you can see this would have obviously a lot of pros. Not only if you have a laptop can you use it for storing like a database of all your songs, like a directory to find them quickly, but now you can actually use your computer as the source to replace CD decks and to emulate vinyl even. Serato Scratch by Rain, for instance, you can use 2 turntables with this special time-coded vinyl, which is like a fake record, that when you place the needle from the turntable on the record, it actually reads time code, and you can basically take any MP3 you've got on your laptop and spin it and scratch it and manipulate it exactly like a record. And that is a really hot thing right now, is Serato Scratch, and there's a lot of competitors to Serato. Newmark's got one, Gemini's got one, there's one called Torque by M Audio that's got one. A lot of competitors. That seems to be the hot thing right now. But I've got to say, it's a little bit controversial, at least for me. I kind of go half and half on it. To a large degree, I'm against it because I kind of feel it takes away from learning the skills, like actually learning the skills it takes to DJ. And it seems like it's just a cop-out. Like, a lot of people feel like, I could be a DJ now. I can just get a laptop and I can hit a button and mix my songs. And in reality, a lot of them, you can hit a button. And you can not only hit a button to beat match your songs, but you can hit a button and locate a song in a flash. Does it work? Yes. Is it ethical? A lot of DJs would say no. A lot of the real purist vinyl DJs, they haven't even delved into the CD realm yet, let alone laptops. So they don't even have a lot of respect for some CD DJs. They certainly don't have a lot of respect for guys that tote a laptop into a gig. Now, I work full-time doing IT, so I do kind of have to embrace technology. But it really could go either way as far as putting this kind of technology into the DJ industry. I see why they're doing it. I can see a lot of people using it, but at least on my end, I'm going to wait a while till the stuff is tested and see where they're really going with it. I mean, the last thing you want to be is at a gig with your Windows PC or even your Mac, anything that runs software, and have that damn thing crash on you in the middle of the gig. Okay, if you have 2 CD decks or 2 turntables, there's a form of recovery. Okay, if your computer crashes, there is no quick recovery from that. And I mean, talk about being embarrassed. Not only would you be majorly embarrassed when everything shuts down, but you would be possibly even fired from your job. And if you were doing a wedding or something, you certainly wouldn't get any referrals, and you wouldn't be asked to do anything more. So when you look at it from that aspect, it's actually a really risky thing. Do I think technology is good? Absolutely. Do I approve of them doing this? Yeah, sure. But for me, I think I'm going to wait a little bit. The new DJ technology is very impressive. I will admit I do use Serato Scratch, but that also uses hardware and not just software on a laptop. So anyway, I thought I would discuss these technologies because it really wouldn't be fair to not include them in this tutorial. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of where a lot of the DJ technology is going and what your options are for later on.